Greetings, family. This is Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks. I am the owner of the Art of Self-Healing and Self-Help. That's health education for longevity and peace. I'm located in Washington, D.C. And this is part 2 of the pamphlet that I am sharing with you to help you rise or raise your consciousness. Health is all about consciousness, and healing is a function of consciousness. And the book that I'm sharing is by Emmet. It's called Life is Consciousness, and we're going to part 2. Go back and look at part 1, because this is part 2 of this book right here. We know that most people can't get their hands on this little book, so I decided that I will record this little pamphlet for you to assist you with making conscious self-health care moves. That's mental observation view is essential for success. We're inviting you to come on board this train ride of healthcare freedom. You see, we are on a Harriet Tubman's ride. For there is no greater ride for on this train ride, and it's all about self-healing and self-help. So this is part of the art of shift. We are moving from a diseased state of awareness to a conscious of health care. You are born healthy. You will remain healthy. The only way the body shifts its energy is because you shift your energy and consciousness. So if you're going through any kind of health paradigm in your life, even though this information applies to all of your creating your life, we are focused on health. So no matter what you're experiencing right now, if you rise in consciousness, you will create a better paradigm for yourself. So I'm going to continue with part 2 of Life is Consciousness by Emmet. Because all that we are is a result of all that we have thought. And if you are ready to create something different in your life, to change the chemical processes in your body through your consciousness, this is the opportunity for you to do so right now. So I continue with Life is Consciousness by Emmet. There is no other way. The great key to consciousness lies in the Word, which unity has been teaching. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was God. All things came into being through Him, and without Him, not one thing came into being. John 1:1 and verse 3. The first chapter of John is a reflection of the first chapter of Genesis. The Greek word logos means the great creative word. The great creative word is I am, I am, I am. I am is the great creative word. It is the secret of life, family, community, and friends. We are given it in Deuteronomy, and Jesus identified himself with it. Jesus was a great reader of Psalms and Isaiah and Deuteronomy. The key to life is not somewhere outside of you. The key to life is not somewhere outside of you. You cannot go up to it. You cannot go up to it. No great seer or saint will go up and bring it down to you. It is not thousands of miles across the sea. It is with you all the time. It is the great secret. Although history, humankind has felt intuitively that there is a way out, if only it can be found. All the old fairy tales tells the story again and again. Aladdin and the wonderful lamp. He rubbed it and received the things he wanted. You know about Cinderella. She was in the kitchen, miserable and unhappy, like so many others, and then something happened. A pumpkin turned into a carriage, and a pair of white rats turned into white horses, and so on. But there must have been a change in Cinderella's consciousness first. Men and women have always felt intuitively that there is a way out, that it is not necessary to be angry and mean and resentful and bitter, that it is not necessary to grow old and die, that it is not necessary to fight and grab for property and food. What is life worth if living is to be a constant struggle for necessities? Men and women have always known that there is a way out if only they can find it. They have always known that God means all life to be noble and creative and joyous. It is true. The way out lies in the spoken word. In the Bible, the word means any definite, formulated thought. That bears repeating. The way out lies in the spoken word. In the Bible, the word means any definitely formulated thought, not just the drifting thoughts that float through your mind. The word is creative, and the strongest and most creative of words is I am. I am. I am. When you say I am, you are calling upon the universe to do something for you, and it will do it. When you say I am, you are calling upon the universe to do something for you, and it will do it. When you say I am, you are drawing a blank check on the universe. It will be honored and cashed sooner or later, and the proceeds will go to you. If you say, I am tired, sick, poor, fed up, disappointed, getting old, you are drawing checks for future trouble and limitations. When you say, I am divine, when you say, I am divine life, I am divine truth, I am divine freedom, I am substance, I am eternal substance, I am divine freedom, and I am divine truth, and I am divine substance. I am eternal substance. You are drawing a check on the bank of heaven, higher state of consciousness, and surely that check will be honored. Remember, you don't have to use the actual grammatical form of I am. Every time you associate yourself with anything other, anytime you associate yourself with anything or think of yourself as having anything, you are using a form of I am. The verb to have is a part of the verb to be. In the very ancient language, there is no verb to have. It is a modern improvement, like the radio and the automobile. I have means I am because you always have what you are and you do what you are. This is the significance of I am, and more people have come to know about it than ever before, and it is a wonderful thing. Unity teaches it. In the Truth Movement in London, we taught it, but few people realize what it means. Whatever you associate yourself with, you bring into your consciousness. Whatever you associate yourself with, you bring into your consciousness. What is the first thing we do when we talk? We say, I am this, I am that. Perhaps my father was Mr. Jones, therefore I am a Jones. The neighbors across the way are Robinsons. They are strangers to me because I am a Jones. Immediately the baby picks up all the prejudice of Mr. Jones. Or we say, I am a Frenchman, or I am a German, or I am Englishman. The Frenchman gets a great many prejudice concerning the German and the Englishman. The German gets prejudice concerning the Frenchman and the Englishman. And the Englishman gets then concerned the Frenchman and the German. Why pick up any prejudice? We are all one, and love is all there is. Then the child grows older, and of course his family is interested in politics. Again, he sets up in his mind a whole army of prejudice. He belongs to a certain party because his father does. He goes to a particular school or college and collects more prejudice. He should use the I am to say, I am for freedom. He should use it to break down the walls of resentment. It is your I am, whether you use it or not. It is your I am, whether you use it or not. But there is one thing that no one can do for you, and that is save your soul, because no one can speak the I am for you. Gotta say that one more time, family. It is your I am, whether you use it or not. But there is one thing that no one can do for you, and that is save your soul, because no one can speak the I am for you. No one can say, I am for you or another. He would have to say, you are or he is. The revelation we read, to everyone who conquers, I will give some of the hidden manna, and I will give a white stone. And on the white stone is written a new name that no one knows except the one who receives it. Revelations 2:17. The white stone means the ascension of the divine nature because of its purity. The new name is the new character and the new life. You speak for yourself and you save your soul. Teachers can write books for you, they can talk to you, but they cannot save your soul because they cannot talk for you. When anyone uses I am for you, it becomes you are. It is your I am, and no one can use it but you. The I am is God in action. The I am is God in action. God is not a man. God is not a man. God is working through you, as you, all around you. God is working through you. You are not separate from God. You are not separate from God. You are not separate from God. God does not sit far up in the sky and send you a good idea. God is the I am. God is the I am, giving you a new embodiment, a new creation. Whatever you believe, you create. Whatever you believe, you create. Believe you can, believe you can't. Either way, you are right. It is time to know who you are. Know your divine soul of who you are. You are the I am. You are the I am. You are the I am. I am the I am. You are the I am. God knows himself in your consciousness, and that is knowing God. I want to emphasize this point. You build your consciousness with your I am. You build your consciousness with your I am. You build your consciousness with your I am. No one else can do it for you, and you cannot cheat. Sometimes you can cheat in business. Sometimes you can in gambling, but you cannot cheat with the I am. Appearances count for nothing. Your consciousness is built with the I am. 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 Yes, it is. Your consciousness is built with the I am. Appearances count for nothing. Your consciousness is built with the I am. According to your I am, so are your conditions. According to your I am, so are your conditions. You are not using the I am only when you think and speak affirmations, Perhaps a weakness in our movement has been a tendency to overrate affirmations. We have to use them because they are a memorandum of what we are thinking. Every action that you do all day long, you are building into your consciousness. You will never build anything into your consciousness until you do it with practice. Meditating an hour in the morning after breakfast helps very little unless you carry the realization with you into your everyday living. If you lie or cheat or are selfish, then that is what you are building into your consciousness. We have dwelt so much on thought, what we call words, but we haven't always insisted that it is the practical conduct all day long which builds up our consciousness. It is the practical conduct all day long which builds up consciousness. People tell me that they spend an hour every morning building up their consciousness, but often as soon as the hour is up, they have forgotten. You build your consciousness by the things you do all day long. You build your consciousness by the things you do all day long. This is why we say join us on the art of shift, moving from a diseased thought of thinking to a conscious state of thinking. And how do you do that? By mental observation review is essential for success. Set back, family and community. Take a look at what you're building your conscious with by the things you do all day long. It is by such things that we are judged. God does not judge us. God does not judge us. We judge ourselves by the consciousness we built, because life is a state of consciousness. And I am a conscious healthcare practitioner, and this is what I help each of us do. Remember who we are. Life is consciousness. Health is all about consciousness, and healing is a function of consciousness. And so, I want to say to you all, contact me, Dr. K. Tune into my radio show, Health Talk, Health Wise. What's your illusion? What's your reality? Conscious Healthcare Talk with Dr. K and friends. My friends in the chat room, Wanda K. Whitaker, Pacifica, California, anchored in spirit. Rachel Pope with Let's Talk Wisdom, Blessings from Empire, Waldorf, Maryland. And I'm Dr. K. I'm located in Washington, D.C. Tune in to us every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Inner Light Radio, the healing frequency. I want to tell you, family, community, and friends, I don't care how long you've been going through what you're going through. I don't care what the doctors told you. I don't care what your family and friends tell you. What matters in your life is what are you saying to yourself. And I'm your partner. I believe in you. I more than believe in you. I know you are a divine being. And I know when you speak your I am, that I am healthy, I am whole, that you will be that. That's why my tapping experience, emotional freedom technique tapping, we're not going to go down with building your way up. We're going to start out tapping with I am. I am. I am. I am. I am a divine being. I am a divine being. I am light, love, and information. This is the beginning. I am. I am a divine being. I am. I am love. I am love. Tune in for part 3 as we go through the whole movement of tapping the I am. I am healthy. I am love. I am happiness. I am harmony. I am peace. I cannot be sick. I am a divine being. Visit me, www.forselllife.com. The number 4, the word sell, CELL, life.com. Family and community, we are one, and love is all there is. I say to you, honor yourself, put yourself first. Use your words to help you rise in consciousness. And know this for sure. We are one, and love is all there is. Maintain a state of happiness and gratitude, and everything in your life will change. Because nothing outside of you will change you until you speak your own truth of I am. I am that I am. So join us in the land of I am. Peace and blessings, family and community, heart to heart. I'm Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks. I practice yes health. We're talking about conscious living through living purposefully. Love you.